What's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of 101 Sports and Cards Sports Card episode. As always, I'm Nathan Holloway, and with me, Jared.
What's up? Seems like you're in a good mood today.
I'm always in a good mood.
Yeah, you are. I'm gonna go with pickups. I don't know if you got any pickups. You got anything?
No.
Anything you're looking at? No.
I haven't even been on eBay unless I've sold something, and barely done that.
I sold 6 things last night. I sold almost everything on my Bryson stock. Only thing I have not sold yet is my Father's Day Blue to 50.
I might list that. I need to list my Alec Boehm, the rookie, the whatever, pink or magenta, whatever the heck it is. I was gonna list my Alec Thomas auto, but it's not worth it.
Not yet.
No. He is a finalist for Gold Glove, though.
He's a great defender.
Which is surprising since he spent like half the year in the minors.
He's a great defender, though.
Yeah.
Pickups for me, I don't have any. But I am watching some novelty cards.
I picked up Pro Debut today.
We'll get to that, because I want you to tell the people how disappointed you are. So releases, Pro Debut, of course, was released today. Topps Gilded was today. Upper Deck Series 1 was also today, which we'll talk more to that. Topps Finest Flashback was today. A set that I really like, but it's always too expensive for me to pick up. That doesn't guarantee an auto, so I'm not paying $300 a box for no auto. And then Newell Basketball comes out Friday. So Upper Deck Series 1 does have Connor Bernard cards. It is a super short print. I don't know if it's one per case or if it's just really rare.
I feel like it's really rare.
Yeah. It's going to be a big card if you hit it.
Yeah, they're up for about $2,000.
Yeah. So, I'm probably not even going to open up Series 1 day. I'm not going to have a chance.
Yeah.
So, I'm probably just going to wait till Series 2 when he comes out. And that.
The card's not even that cool. It's kind of ugly.
It's him on draft night. It's really all it is.
It's kind of ugly.
Yeah. And now we're going to talk about Pro Debut.
I picked up Pro Debut today. For one, thank you, Topps, for not getting out Jumbo on time, because the guy that I went to, Kyle's Cards in Granite City, go check him out. Great shop. Great person. Said that there was a lot of guys that did not, or a lot of people that did not get Jumbo because Topps was late getting it out, which I don't know how, when it took them a month to that they pushed back Pro Debut. So I bought 2 hobby boxes today. The autos were terrible. I'm not a big fan of the foil cards as the numbered cards. Not a big fan of that. And why did you even add Chrome into hobby? It seems like there's about a Chrome card in every 2 or 3 packs, depending on the box that you get. The numbered cards, you used to get a lot more than what you do now. One box, I got 3. The other one, I got 2. You're basically going to get 1 numbered auto. The rest are going to be base. And clearly, that it's not going to be like it's been in the past where you get like 3 autos and then a pretty good auto, because I didn't get a pretty good auto out of 2 boxes. And I also got 2 autos of the same person twice, which is great because it came from the same case.
So that means the collation of the cases is probably bad.
Yeah.
So if anything, buy from different cases if you can.
Yeah. And I would not buy hobby. I would definitely buy Jumbo. I'm going to try and pick up a Jumbo box this weekend because he said he would have it in at least 1, maybe 2 boxes. Because, I love Pro Debut. But
on the YouTube, we'll open it.
Maybe. Especially if I get Chrome as well.
I'm probably going to get Select.
Yeah.
Because I want to try and pull some Novelty cards for the... I always like Select. I think Select's a really good... I think Select's better looking, in my opinion, than Prism. It's a lot more fun to open because it's got like a ton of the animal colors, which I love, and there's a lot more number cards, and you have a better chance. And the auto checklist is way better than Prism one.
I would say for Pro Debut though, the checklist is pretty good. I mean, you can get Jackson Holiday autos, you can get Drew Jones, basically everybody that was in last year's draft.
Ellie.
You can get Ellie autos.
I don't know if Novelty does. Hopefully he does.
I will tell you, Jackson Holiday, even base cards are like $5. If you hit a numbered card, you're looking pretty good.
Yeah.
You hit his auto, well, you've made a lot more than the box back.
Luckily I have one already.
Yeah. I want one. Well, Elijah Green, you can get Elijah Green autos, like anybody would want him right now. I hope I pull one.
Dog poop.
One thing I will say, Brady House was in the product last year.
Not in this year?
No, he's in it this year, but it still has, because they changed it from like used to be the draft,
Yeah.
where it would, which I wish they'd go back to that instead of just having the pro debut logo. He has the pro debut logo on his. He also had it last year, so Topps is. Why'd you push it back a month if you're still gonna make these screw ups?
They've done a lot of that lately. Better get your crap figured out.
So I don't know, it's cheap enough. You get a lot of autos. It's prospects. People love prospects. Pick up $1. It's not terrible. At least you're not gonna go spend like $400 on a box, and when you make like 50 back or 20 back or nothing back, you're not gonna be as pissed off. And it's fun to open. Plus, I do like this year's design.
It's a cheaper way to get big name autos for cheap.
Yeah.
And it's also a good way to buy singles of guys you really like that are more expensive. Because Jackson Holiday's autos, if I had to guess, they're probably around the $85 to $100 mark. When you look at his first Bowman auto, it's pushing $400, and his just tops other autos, because the one I have is about $180 or something like that. It's a good starting point if you don't have the bankroll to get a first Bowman or get a really good chromium one. You can get a nice pro debut one, and it's gonna go up in value when it gets called up. Because I had an Anthony Volpe when he got called up. I sold mine for like I think it was $150, and it was a $60 box. It was a blue, so that helped a little bit. And then Corbin Kale, because you had two of them, they're what, $50-$60 a piece?
Yeah, I sold one for $45 and the other for like $70.
Yeah.
Which is weird. The only ones that didn't go up was like Noelvis. Noelvis actually went down for some reason from what I paid for.
Because he's not playing every day.
Yeah, and I wish I would have kept the Evan Carter. Evan Carter is in the checklist, by the way. There's a lot of guys who are in the majors that are in the checklist. Evan Carter, Ben Joyce, if you like pitchers, Ellie, Noelvi, basically everybody who got called up because they at least made.
I'm not sure Juno Caminaro is going to be in
He's
it.
in it.
Which is another big chase.
Basically everybody who got called up this year, not before the season, because technically they were in the minor leagues.
Yeah.
So yeah. Mason Wynn for the Cardinals collectors, and Mason Wynn's pretty good. I like Mason Wynn.
I like him as a defender. He's not gonna
Okay.
he's not gonna hit home runs like he was in the minors, but he'll figure it out. He's definitely still top in the future because there's better than Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung is not even on the team.
Yeah, that's what I said. He was better than Paul DeYoung.
That doesn't take. I'm better than Paul DeYoung.
I don't know about that, but so yeah, I'll probably pick up Pro Debut, and
I will say buy Jumbo though, because you're gonna get Chrome cards, and people love Chrome more than paper. And honestly, I'm hoping that it's the same amount of parallels, like numbered stuff. Because you do get one less auto in a Jumbo, but usually it's more colors. And then also you have a chance to get chrome colors, or
they sell a lot better.
And it's kind of hard to get chrome colors when there's one in every 2 or 3 packs in Hobby.
Yeah.
Or you pull a chrome auto and it looks like somebody from Topps took a knife and just cut through the top right corner of it.
At least yours didn't have blood on it.
Hey, I'm just happy it was like not a good player. I would have sent it back to Topps and been like, "What the f are you doing?"
And not got it back.
Yeah. Oh, talking about that. There was a guy on Twitter I was looking at that card thing, and he got out of Topps the throwback 75th not the 75th the anniversary platinum anniversary, got the out of 10 J-Rod card, out of 10 rookie. It had a ton of like scratches and stuff on the front. He sent it to Topps wanting a replacement. You want to know what they offered him? That card's about $300-$400. You know what they offered him? And out of 25 Ozzie Smith auto, which is nowhere near that price because Ozzie Smith is cheaper. He was not very happy. And that was the only thing they offered him.
At that point, just give me my card back.
Yeah.
Or give me credit for the $400. And I'll just buy a box. Personally, I would not want Ozzie Smith already being a Cardinals not fan, so.
He's a great player.
Yeah, but I'd tell Topps to shove it if they told that to me.
What if it was a Yachty?
I would really tell him to shove it and bone it for me personally.
Hey, he's talking. They're in conversation of him coming back as a coach, which may actually be a pretty good idea. Anybody can be better than Marmol.
So you're telling me I'm going to have to go deal with Yachty again for the next 10 years when I go watch Noelvi just absolutely kill the Cardinals?
Yeah.
That means I get to brew him some more. I get more dirty looks, because guess what? I don't care. Everyone's got the right to their own opinion.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We're going to go into some news. The 1/1 Ethan Salas Superfactor Auto was pulled by KK Sports Cards, so that card is now gone if you wanted it.
It already sold.
How much did it go for?
I don't remember.
I don't know. Probably a lot of money.
Was it that one or something else? I don't know. One of his cards sold. If you don't have it, there was another.
A triple?
Another one of them.
The Tops, what are you doing, guys? Come on.
So the real question: are they going to offer credit to 2 of them for that player, so that they don't have 3 of them around since they were just doing 1?
Yeah. I don't know.
No one Tops who, hey, just send it to Tops. I'll give you some Garbage Pail Kids packs.
Oh, I just Smith Auto. So, Tops came out with something, I think this was like a week ago. This was like Thursday, so it was like the day after the podcast. I read the comment section, and oh my gosh, it was an absolute bloodbath because of this. So, introducing Forced Stitch cards. I don't know if you read this.
They're so worthless.
This is possibly the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
They do sell, though.
I don't care. And it's dumb. If you are not a fan of non-game used, well, this is right up your alley.
Non-game used. It's not even player used.
Yeah,
Nobody touched this.
This is the MLB authenticated patch contained in these cards is a piece of the player's first ever manufactured jersey. First ever. So you're telling me that this is a Trey Turner jersey when he was a Padre? When he was a Padre or a National? That's Philly colors. That's a pinstripe. Nationals don't have pinstripes.
Hey, they couldn't even get it right on his Topps Technicolor in Chrome. It has the rookie logo on it. Last time I checked, Trey Turner hasn't been a rookie for a while.
That's true. And I like how they have Andrew Benintendi here. He was a Red Sox. And Xander Bogaerts was also a Red Sox.
I like that they have Andrew Benintendi, period.
If I got an Andrew Benintendi, I'd probably give it to a kid.
They do sell pretty well because they're rare.
But still, this is a dumb, useless design. Just useless. Why is this even a thing?
Because Topps is just pulling crap out of their butt to try and make more money.
Yeah, it's stupid. So yeah, finds flashbacks and everything. And I have something else to talk about before we get into our segment of... I know Nate's very excited for Kids basketball. I'm just going to kind of like follow him and see if I agree or disagree.
Yeah, since you forgot to make a...
Yeah, I forgot to make a list. Sorry, guys.
Oh, by the way, the Caleb Williams 1/1 Superfactor autograph out of 2022 Bowman Chrome came out of a $20 blaster box.
Oh, that's last year. That's his first Bowman.
Yeah. I did say 2022 Bowman.
I was kind of wondering. I'm like, what? Yeah.
So it came out of a $20 blaster box. Also, the 1/1 ultraviolet. That's the one that sold.
The Adley.
Yeah, that's the one that sold. The ultraviolet Adley Auto 1/1 came out of a blaster.
And a car whip. I might just start doing car whips.
Yeah.
Because my luck needs to change. Because holy crap, it's been bad.
My luck needs to change as well.
Oh bull crap!
Hey, the last few weeks, what was in my Chrome blaster? Not jack crap. What was in my Pro Debut stuff?
It's a blaster.
What was in my Pro Debut boxes? Nothing.
Wow.
Nothing.
That's been 3 boxes.
So?
You know how many boxes me since I have
Hey,
last pull?
before that was Allen and Ginter, which whoever's buying Allen and Ginter, I feel so bad for you because it's just a crappy product. Will I buy Allen and Ginter Chrome? Probably because I'm going to pull a Victor.
I might buy a hobby box of Allen.
Yeah, you do that. Please do that so then you can be pissed off the rest of the day. Because my luck's terrible, but let me buy the worst thing Topps makes.
It's not the worst thing. I'll pull a Victor Auto in your face.
I'd gladly let you sell it because I can't afford it. Although I want one because I try and get every Spurs rookie's auto, but This year, that ain't gonna happen.
You don't know
Hey,
that.
I can get City Sissoko's.
It's about the same.
City Sissoko's auto is gonna be like 99 cents.
So we're gonna talk about pickleball because apparently pickleball sold out on Leafs website and sold out everywhere. I know how you feel about it. We'll get more into that. But speaking of this whole thing, kind of like a non-sport kind of thing, because it's tennis but small.
Yeah.
What non-sports or like other sports that don't have college regularly?
It is a sport.
Yeah.
So it's not a non-sport.
But like, what non-sport stuff or like sports that don't have a set do you want to see come out?
Dirt racing. I want that Joe Dresch auto.
I want Mike Yelson.
Yeah, you go tell him that.
Yeah, I know. Because I have a couple that I would like. One you're not gonna like, but one I do really like. I would absolutely buy the crap out of.
I don't really know.
I think they should make more tennis.
I think they should make more golf, and golf that's actually affordable.
Yeah.
So get it away from Upper Deck. And Upper Deck's golf products are kind of trash. They put a lot of no names in there.
Yeah.
I'd like to see golf from like men's and women's golf as well, not just men's, because there's a lot of good women golfers, including one that almost made the cut last week at the, I don't know, she played on the PGA Tour and almost made the cut. And she would have if she wouldn't have had a few bad holes at the end of the round. She's very good. She's also the best women's player.
Is it that Japanese woman?
No.
No, thought it was.
It's, I can't remember what her name is. She's in PGA 2K23 as well.
You can't think of anything?
No. Street ball cards.
One would be Supercross. It's another form of racing. It's very popular. It's a worldwide sport because most Supercross riders are from different countries. I think it'd be an awesome product if you like dirt bikes. A lot of people like dirt bikes. And people love Supercross.
I think they should do like a racing one.
Well,
With just
all
like
racing.
all of them, like besides like NASCAR and F1 since they all have
Sprint
stuff.
cars.
But like put IndyCar, do dirt racing, do all the oversee like the
MotoGP.
24 hours of whatever race, like them type of cars. MotoGP.
IMSA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of interesting.
Supercross would be cool.
I mean, NHRA.
Yeah.
They don't have that. IndyCar, they don't have that.
Yeah. I'd definitely buy it because, I like racing a lot. And I think it'd be cool to get a Jet Lawrence auto, which you don't know who Jet Lawrence is, but he's looking like he's going to be one of the greatest Supercross riders ever. He's like 18. He's already won I think he won undefeated in outdoor, which is like 10, 12 races, and it's outdoors like 3-hour-long races, and he won every one of them. And he's doing that right now in the 450 class, which he just got brought up to because he won 2 straight 250 championships. Kids are good. He's going to be the next Ricky Carmichael, I think. And I would love to get a Ryan Villopoto auto, or Ryan Dungey. I would love Ryan Dungey to autograph my cereal box I have of his.
Yep.
Another one I would love to see.
How about Olympics?
Yeah,
Like the Olympics.
They used to make those. I have a couple of Olympics cards. I think,
And then they just stopped. They did something a few years ago. Like Topps tried to do something and failed miserably. Put like Michael Phelps, all them, Simone Biles, all them, Usain Bolt.
That would be a sick auto.
And I mean, the Olympics is one of the biggest things in the world.
It's a worldwide thing. I also think video game stuff, not just like Fortnite, but like all video games, like streamers, which I know they have the true creator stuff, but that's like too hype and like Flight. I don't care about them. I want like Ninja and like Tfue and Cypher and basically the main Fortnite guys that everybody grew up watching, all age. Everybody that got into Fortnite got in because of them. And then you got, like, the Call of Duty YouTubers. You got other YouTubers from GTA, because at one point, GTA was the best game ever. It still probably is. You have a ton of YouTubers on that. And just streamers. Streaming's huge.
Yo, I want that Troy Dan auto.
He is, actually. in the True Creative.
of course it is.
Give me fungus!
You already have one.
I do got fungus. Personalized fungus. 1 of 1. I met fungus. If you guys know who fungus is, you know. It's basically Pete Milovich.
They don't know who fungus is.
No. But if you do, I got fungus auto. Another one. I'm trying to think. I got Supercross, all forms of racing. I like horror cards. Like a horror series. Since Halloween, and I'm horror, like movies, like scary movies, it's huge. There's like a huge market for it. People buy the crap. I'm trying to think of the company that makes them. Really popular. I mean, Funko makes them. The other company that makes those kind of like Halloween stuff. I would love Saw cards.
I can get that Michael Myers 101 auto.
That would be sick. The guy that played him.
Oh, talking about 101 autos. In the Bob Ross set, there is a cut autograph of Bob Ross.
That would be an awesome card to have.
I know. I believe it was from that set. I saw it on Twitter today.
It might be from Transcendent.
I don't know. It'd be so sick to have it. I still want the Bob Ross cards, but damn it, they're expensive.
Are they?
On eBay? It's stupid. If Topps website would just work, I would have had boxes of it, but no. When does anything at Topps work?
No. So, I want to go into your basketball thing.
Okay, so instead of buy, sell, hold this week, I'm going to give, since he decided not to make a list, one player from every team. Some teams I have multiple players, but most teams I have just one. Of players to invest in before the NBA season. I know this is late because you have a week. But even the first few weeks, it's not, unless these players just, explode out of the game. I'm going to start the East first. I'm going in order of conferences and teams. Or in divisions in the conferences and teams. So the Celtics is number 1. Invest in Jaylen Brown. He is cheap. He has, guess what? He has worked on his going to his left. He's worked on it. So buy Jaylen Brown. He's cheap. He's good. He's going to be better than Tatum. Underrated Kristaps. Kristaps has been unbelievable. Kristaps is... His autos are expensive. Other than that, his rookie card's not that expensive. Kristaps kind of fell off a lot, being with the Wizards and the Mavericks because, it was all about Luka. Kristaps is going to have a good year if he can stay healthy. The Nets, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah.
It's about the only one. Underrated is Ben Simmons. I believe Ben Simmons could have a bounce-back year. 70.
Do I get a shot? Let me get a shot. I know some players on these teams. I'm going Cam Thomas.
Thomas didn't even play.
He's got potential to explode again. I'd be buying Jared Allen. No, he's a Cav now. Yeah.
I know teams.
I do.
76ers, there's nobody to invest in besides Tyrese Maxey, unless you want to invest in Joel Embiid, who's unbelievably expensive. The Knicks is very hard. Jalen Brunson, I guess, I wouldn't be investing in anybody on the Knicks. The Raptors, I would not be investing in anybody on the Raptors, but, I will... Probably for the PC, I will be buying Grady Dick cards because I love Grady. He's going to be a great player. He has a great name, Grady Dick. It's a weird name. It's cool. The Bulls. I would not be investing in anybody on the Bulls, but if I had to, Ayo Dosunmu, he's the only future they have because clearly Kobe White, not that good, and Patrick Williams, how he was a top 5 pick, I don't know. The Pistons, I have Cade Cunningham. He's cheap right now. He's supposed to be coming back this year. He is the best player on the team. Underrated is James Wiseman if they play him. If they play him.
James, my boy. I'm going Jalen Dolan. He's good.
Yep. The Cavaliers, I have Mobley. It's kind of hard. All the Cavs are kind of middle-aged. There's not a real good young guy besides him. I mean, Isaac Okoro, if you think
I'd be investing in Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell is really cheap.
I
just don't see the Cavs doing anything.
He could be MVP, though.
The Pacers, there's one guy. It's Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah.
Tyrese Halliburton is a top 5 point guard in the league. The Bucks, it's very tough because Dame and Giannis are both expensive. I don't know anybody who's, collecting Chris Middleton or Brook Lopez cards. So, other than that, Marjin Beauchamp, he's kind of expensive because he went off in the Pro-Am. He's been playing well in the preseason. I don't think he's that good, but if you want to invest in somebody from the Bucks, it's him. I won't. The Wizards, Jordan Poole's possibly Johnny. The Wizards are tough because they have a lot of solid players. They don't have a
superstar.
Yeah. Jordan Poole could end up being a superstar. He's going to be by himself now. Johnny Davis still has potential. Corey Kispert still has potential. Denny Avdia still has potential.
Kyle Kuzma.
I'm not buying Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma isn't very well liked. The Hornets, the only player on their team who hasn't been in trouble with the law, LaMelo Ball. Because, everybody else on the team just... If I was you, I wouldn't even invest in LaMelo because I wouldn't invest in anybody in the Hornets organization because has there ever been a good player in the Hornets organization that stayed there? The Magic. I could have said Paolo. Paolo's kind of expensive, but invest in Paolo anyway. Franz Wagner. I believe he is the best young player on this team besides Paolo. He's very underrated. Nobody talks about Franz Wagner.
You know who I'm going with?
Who?
Come on, Going with my boy Anthony Black.
Okay. He's never going to play.
Exactly. That means I can buy his cards.
So then why would you tell them to invest in him?
I'm not telling them to invest in him. I'm telling them I'm going to buy him because I like Anthony Black.
The Hawks is very tough. I don't see Trae Young being on the team very much longer. Also, Trae Young is not liked, which is why he is kind of cheap.
But he's amazing.
DeJounte is so inconsistent. The only guy, I would say Onyeka. Onyeka played very well last year. If he could get Clint Capella out of his way, he could actually be good. But Sadiq Bey, coming over from the Pistons last year, he played very well towards the end of the year. Hopefully they actually start him and don't have him come off the bench, which would be smart. But you know what? It's the Hawks. The Heat, Tyler Hero. He blew up a few years ago, and then last year he got hurt.
Came off the bench.
He's good. He's good. He should be a starter. Underrated guy is Nikola Jovic. He did not play much last year. I was a huge fan of him when he was over in Europe playing. He is going to get a shot this year. He is a great shooter. He's a solid defender. Nikola Jovic is a name to remember. The Lakers, it's LeBron. Just go buy LeBron's rookie auto. Don't do that unless you just have money coming out of your butt. Austin Reeves is the future of this team. And yes, I know he's expensive. But he's the only young player that's actually good on the team. The Clippers are a trash organization, and it's so hard. But a new guy that they get brought in, Kenyon Martin Jr., I think he will have a chance. He should start. And he has a chance to be a little bit better, especially with, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. They'll never play. They did both suit up last night in the preseason. They can play in the preseason, not in the regular season. But I think he can actually show out more than what he did in Houston.
Kmart is actually a great defender.
And also, he didn't want to be in Houston.
Yeah.
So. The Warriors, there's one guy. This is the only guy I would invest in that's cheap because I don't believe in Moses Moody. Jonathan Kuminga, I've loved him ever since he got into the league. I know you're going to say Moses Moody.
Yeah.
So, the Suns, there's really nobody but Bol Bol. Who doesn't love Bol Bol? I love Bol Bol.
Where's my auto?
I'll sell you mine.
It's been 3 years.
You're never getting it. You better hope you get it by 2025.
Just send me a freaking Sparkle pack so I could sell it for $80 on eBay.
The Sacramento Kings, Keegan Murray. Invest in Keegan Murray. He is, in my opinion, he will be the best player from last year's draft. Yes, I think he's better than Paolo. Paolo can just do everything that he's doing right now because he's the only player on the team. The Kings are actually good.
I'm going De'Aaron Fox.
No, of course you are. The Spurs. Victor is going to be very expensive. I wouldn't invest in Victor anyway because I'd sell everything. Devin Vassell. You knew I was going to say. Everybody who listens to this and even doesn't listen to this and just knows me is going to say, no, I'm going to say Devin Vassell. I just have like 7 of his autos and...
You would make out with him.
A lot of rookie cards. So yeah, Devin Vassell. Buy him. He's good. He's going to be an all-star. The Mavericks, Josh Green, he played very well last year. He's a starter now. I love Josh Green. He's a great player. He's also very cheap. The Rockets, I could have gone with a lot of guys. I could have gone with my boy Jabari Smith, who I have an auto of sitting right next to me. Could have went with him. He's kind of expensive. Could have went with Jalen Green. He's kind of expensive. You know who's not expensive, but could end up being better than both of them is Tari Eason, who played very well last year in limited minutes. Hopefully he doesn't have limited minutes this year, especially with all the stupid moves the Rockets made. The Pelicans, Dyson Daniels is the only player on this team that I'm investing in because Zion can't stay healthy and he can't lay off the buffets when he's hurt. Really, he's the only good young player. I would say Trey Murphy III, isn't that his name? He's okay, but Dyson Daniels is the future of this team if they continue to play okay. They need to get a star player, like a superstar player first.
Brandon Ingram!
He's not a superstar.
Brandon Ingram!
He's not
For
good.
the PC!
The Grizzlies, Desmond Bane. Invest in Ja if you think he's going to be good. Other than that, Desmond Bane's the only person. Possibly Jaren Jackson Jr. He'll never get love.
Kenny Lofton, what his name is.
I would invest in him like he invests in buffets.
Yeah.
You realize that he came into last year. He was listed at 275 pounds. He came into media day this year and weighed over 300.
Okay.
He'll never play because he's not good.
Okay.
The Nuggets, Christian Brown. He's the only cheap person on this team that I trust. I don't trust Michael Porter Jr. because he has injury problems. The Timberwolves, clearly Anthony Edwards, if you can afford him. Cat, if you can afford him. The guy that I'm going with, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, he played very well last year. He should end up taking over the point guard spot.
I'm going with my guy, Jaden McDaniels.
I want to see how he comes back from injury. The Thunder, Chet. There's a lot of guys on the Thunder.
Josh Giddey is my guy.
There's a lot of guys you can invest in on the Thunder.
Giddey's my guy.
Basically, anybody on the Thunder you can invest in between Chet, Shea, Giddey,
everyone.
Both Jalen Williams, even the YL instead of the LE. He's good. He just didn't get a big chance. The Thunder team's going to be good. The Blazers, Shaden Sharp is he's the best young player on the team because I'm not going to say Scoot yet. I have not seen enough of Scoot, and he's going to be expensive anyway. My underrated guy for them is DeAndre Ayton. I believe he could become one of the best centers in the league just because he didn't want to be in Phoenix.
I have one. I think he's going to be the star player of this team. Anthony Simons.
Yeah, he's expensive.
Not that expensive. Not for being a star war now.
Well, it depends. The Jazz, he's from this year's draft. I would have gone with Laurie. Laurie kind of shot up in price last year. But Taylor Hendricks, I believe he is the best two-way player in this draft besides Victor. I mean, he's great offensive, great defensive. He's a 3-and-D guy. Hopefully he gets a shot. The Jazz are very deep and a team that you really don't believe is very deep. So Taylor Hendricks, whenever he gets cards. My underrated guy is Ochai Agbaji. Eventually he should take over the starting point guard role. That's all I have. Top guy to invest in, though, is Devin Vassell. Always invest in Devin Vassell. Always invest in him. If you want some cards of him, if you want an auto of him, hit me up. I got 7 of them. I'm willing to sell one.
One.
Right now. One right now. Because I believe he will be an all-star this year.
You're banking on it, ain't you?
I'm not banking on it. I believe that he will be. He has been our best player in the preseason over Victor. He's already the best player on the team. He's better than Keldon. Nobody cares about Keldon anymore. It's the new big 3. You know, the old big 3? It was Tim, Manu, and Tony. Now it's going to be Wemby, Vassell, and Sohan. Yeah.
I want to know Sohan is my guy.
Sohan may be, he's expensive. That's why I didn't say him. Because people really like Jeremy Sohan. I really like Jeremy Sohan. By the way, the last few preseason games, he has been the starting point guard, which is who I want to be the starting point guard because that lineup would be deadly and very big.
It's a tall lineup.
Exactly. And he can't be any worse of a point guard than Trey Jones.
Who's your shortest guy? Is it Vassell at 6'4", 6'5"?
Yeah.
That shooting guard?
No, he's taller than Keldon.
Keldon's 6'4", isn't he?
He's 6'5", something like that.
And he's a 4.
Yeah, he's small forward.
And then Vassell shooting guard.
Yeah.
Who's your Powell?
And that's just because, Victor.
Who's your center?
Zach Collins.
Oh, yeah.
Starting Zach Collins.
If he could stay
who's been
healthy.
playing he did the preseason game 2 days ago. He missed 2 shots and had like 20 some odd points in the first half.
If he can stay healthy, he's good.
Yeah, could be. He was a top
Who's your
10 pick for a
backup
reason.
center, though?
Charles Bassey.
Who's that?
He's actually solid. He was a if you know Charles Bassey, he would be a rookie 2 years ago. He was a 76er. He's a great rebounder. He cannot shoot. Great rebounder. He's very undersized, but he is strong as hell. He's a great rebounder.
So he's going to be a Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah. Except not get the blocks.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to go into our last thing. We're going to go overrated, underrated.
I'm going to make this really quick because pickleball is overrated. And pickleball should not have cards. Pickleball is barely a sport itself. I hate pickleball. Tennis is better. Tennis is the more popular sport. And tennis should get more cards than pickleball because tennis doesn't even have cards unless you count 2021 Topps tennis, which nobody does because they completely botched that. It should have been out 3 years ago, and now it's way past its time.
And there's really no big names.
Yeah. So tennis is better. Screw pickleball.
Yeah, I agree. I like tennis a lot. If you didn't know, I love tennis. It's probably like my third favorite sport. Love playing it. Love collecting it. My goal is to collect a Carlos Alcaraz auto. So
Good luck with that.
yeah, I know. I would love a Nadal auto. I already got my Naomi Osaka, so I got that for the PC.
You know what I'd love? I just love I'd love a booklet of every tennis player. I want a Casper Ruud. No. Screw everybody. Screw Novak. Screw everybody. I want a Casper Ruud auto. The best name in sports. Casper Ruud. Technically not the best name in sports. There's some, but Casper Ruud.
He's good, actually, though.
Yeah, he is.
He's in
Besides getting upset in the last.
It happens all the time in tennis. You get upset. Yeah, no problem. All right, that's all I got.
Okay, so there will possibly be some YouTube videos Saturday of Pro Debut and possibly Select and possibly Topps Chrome. I may buy Topps Chrome if he has Hobby because, I'm not going to dish out what are jumbos now, like 450, 500, who knows? I'm not dishing that out.
I don't know. Who knows?
So yeah, watch out for that. We may post it. You know us from the past. We may not. So yeah, but
I'll definitely remind him, guys. I'll get him to do it.
But yeah, enjoy some cards this weekend. Go pick up some Pro Debut. Be prepared for next week. Donruss football drops next week. Let's go. I'm a huge Donruss guy.
Your wallet's gonna haunt.
Yeah, I know. Because then in 2 weeks after that, Hoops drops. My bank account's gonna be screaming for help.
Is that gonna be me? It's gonna be like next year on baseball.
So thank you guys for listening. As always, come back here next week, and as always, keep on motherfrickin' collecting.